It's time for Forgan Meeman. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Unknown space and the outer reaches are regions of the galaxy located in the galactic west beyond the outer rim. Largely unexplored throughout galactic history, they remained a mystery to space travelers and served as a source of tales and wonders. I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
We're all counting on you, Striker.
Oh, man.
What was I thinking? I love the picture. Are we allowed to show that? We got the rights to that? That's cool.
Sure.
Yeah?
Sure.
Oh, good.
Sure.
So, everybody, we're really excited because we're joined by a very, very special guest star tonight. Adam Johnson is here, everybody.
Yes.
Yes.
You guys, I'm very
We
excited.
love Adam.
TV's Adam Johnson?
And TV's...
The very same TV. I don't know what TV you guys have, but I think it's the same one.
Well, you might know him from the CW show Outpost, The Outpost, because that is an awesome show. And if you haven't seen it, you should check it out.
It's a good show.
Because Adam's in it.
That's right. There's other good qualities, but yeah, first and foremost.
Right, let's be
Well,
honest.
Not beat around the bush. Yeah.
So what else do you have going on? You by the way, if this audience doesn't know, and you're an RPG fan, that means you probably played a little D&D or Pathfinder or something else besides Star Wars, because this is Star Wars.
Right.
You have got, and if you haven't seen it, you probably have, Dudes and Dragons in the movie, sometimes named orcs, I found out.
Oh, is it? It's some orcs?
Orcs? Yeah, you were
Well,
like...
I did a movie called Orcs that was previously called Orcs, Orcs, Orcs.
Oh. Maybe
which
this is the
was
confusion.
a comedy.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a movie. So I played a park ranger who discovered that through some mining that just had been opened up and there's some protesting, an old cavern opens up and orcs come out and start slaughtering the community. And so it's up to me and my dim-witted volunteer for the day, played by McLean Nelson.
Yeah, McLean. We know McLean.
Friend of the show.
McLean.
Yeah, so we have to defend and save the world, basically, from these orcs. And that's Orcs, Orcs, Orcs.
Ah.
But you may be right, because these shows, like I hear, they pop up and have different names. I'm like, what's this? I'm like, oh, that's a different movie.
Well, right out. Go see Dudes and Dragons and Orcs, 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 or just
yeah.
Orcs.
Wait, Spencer, shouldn't we also we should plug our own show, right?
So many
Because
options.
I'll tell you specifically, I think Adam was my favorite guest star from season 3 when we played Pathfinder.
Oh, really?
One of the best
Wow.
halflings ever. So
Oh my gosh. I have fond memories of that.
We all do.
Trip.
And Adam, you have a new release. It's like I'm Hypnotica.
Hypnotica. Yeah, it's a film
I'm
that I
hypnotized.
shot a couple years ago. It's been taking a long time. I don't know when we shot that. Kind of pre-pandemic, right before it all
wow, the long ago.
Yeah, Hypnotica. The days before, right? If
Yeah.
you guys can remember those days. You were little boys and girls. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for tuning in again, and
Oh,
I hope this is going to be just the most amazing show. I think it will be.
Yeah.
And this cold open is so long. Everybody, remember you're watching a recap. And Brooke, please pay attention because you didn't actually know what happened last episode, right?
I'm scared.
We
got
did
nothing
something
done.
with your
We
character.
accomplished absolutely nothing.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Let's find out. I love it. Here we go.
On the last few episodes of Not Another New Hope,
Yeah, who are these? What are they, like some kind of role-playing group?
It's a delight. You guys are amazing.
joined by guest star Carlos Alizraki.
Well, let's see what I can do about that. Let me tell the staff down at Washoe County. See what I did there? Plug.
Whoa!
In a world
Okay, so you take off.
We just got off this planet getting shot at by stormtroopers. We had to kill a crate dragon. We finally get off that rock.
out of a world
I'll be the one in the corner, like the Blair Witch, just stuck there.
Oh, you heard it here first and not another hope.
in a Corellian spacecraft.
Alternate names for the ship. Have you considered KR and the Cool Kids?
How about KR Jelly?
Oh, thank you. I really like that one.
In the Outer Rim.
You get a communication. It's Gonzo.
The troopers are leaving me alone. What happened to the ship? Did you guys get off okay?
Your damn robot jumped on my ship.
I can't believe it. You know what? Keep him for free of charge. He's all yours.
This is my ship. You'll address me as captain. That's as much as I know. And you're not allowed to travel in groups larger than one. So that's the rules there.
In a bathroom?
We're headed to parts unknown, lads and lassies. And there's some restroom protocol. It's going to be a long journey. Never run the fan without the light.
Where a group of galactic heroes
Told you to not run the fan and the lights at the same time.
Gather to save the universe.
He's got the back to tank plugged into the same system as the fan, so when you turn the light on, it turns it off.
That's not going to be good.
Meanwhile, Brooke's character, Bunny, was, well...
Brooke is actually not here. She's in the back to tank. Is that what we said, Jonathan?
It's our friend Bunny. She's got broken jeans.
They're called distress.
Jeans are broken.
A distress call came in.
There is, in fact, a ship that you guys have been getting a signal from.
It sounds like it's my master, Master Wonton.
Is he a house special?
So they sent the red shirt in.
We have nominated you to basically float, spacewalk, as they call it, across to the other ship to investigate and see what is going on over there.
Just think about all the bathroom habits you could manage over there.
That bit about the restroom being possibly dirty, that intrigues me. And for that reason alone, I'm off.
He has magnetic boots that immediately cling. He doesn't need any gravity, and he walks off of your vision.
I can tell you that I've spotted 2 droids near the control hull.
Are they functioning?
Appear to be still moving.
Still functional.
Can you engage with them? Find out what happened to their ship.
Hey, you! What the hell happened here?
Yeah, Freud, don't touch nothing, Freud.
This lever goes up and down.
No buttons. No buttons.
Don't push.
The crew followed.
Master Wonton is dead.
Impossible.
He flew out in a collision.
He picks up the droids, lifts them up, and throws them out in outer space.
Wild space. You make my heart race.
Yeah, the heart race. You just hear Greg going ballistic.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you while you were having your, tantrum in the next room. You okay there? You good? You're all right?
A lot better. Thanks for asking.
Okay. Do you need some good soup?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Super.
It depends. What kind of soup?
Not to be on the nose, but one.
No.
Soup.
Too soon. It's too soon. Wick. He's going to go crazy and kill us all.
Okay. You know what? We've been over here drinking all of this guy's beer for the last 2 hours.
The ship was trapped.
It has 2 blasters, and they both go off right at Hermes, I think, right? Oh no! He triggers a triumph.
Zeke was ready.
Use the way of the cast iron.
And we roll.
Oh shit! You knock it on the ground.
Someone needed to calm it down.
I want you.
You want me to want you? You need me to need you.
That's a cheap trick.
Feel the breeze underneath your dark side. You've lifted off the seat and expelled that which has been clogging your mind.
It's all about the bathroom.
Reach and gently wipe, and then pull up your trousers. You're on your way to a better life.
That...
Hermes makes plans for Bunny.
She is a person of great import and very important to the rebellion. And if we are going to win the war and finally defeat the Empire, we need to get her back where she belongs.
The Empire was defeated 7 years ago.
What?
Time flies.
The second Death Star was destroyed. The Emperor's dead.
Wait.
Vader's dead.
Wait.
Leia Organa she's one of the main people that leads the New Republic now.
She is Princess Leia Organa. Bail Organa's daughter. That is her. She was there in Jabba's palace. She was a captive. She went to rescue Solo.
Even a Trandoshan from Coruscant can figure that one out.
The question that this all begs is, if Leia Organa is running this New Republic,
yep,
who is in the back to tank?
And that's exactly what we have to figure out.
Gray was making plans too.
We need to destroy the evidence. KR-24, can you give me one of your thermal detonators? We're gonna need Freud to set this off in the ship.
Oh no!
I'm really not that nice.
Thank you. Shut the door.
If you want me to detonate it, I'll detonate it. But I can honestly say with a load of irony that it's not my fault.
Initiating salute protocol.
Yes.
You are the finest. Yeah. You are the original protocol. You are the first draft. You.
I mean my soup.
We did not deserve you, Captain.
And it goes off, and some parts of the ship just kind of destruct on its own. And oh my god!
And Gray just eats his soup like a sociopath.
Yeah, he's just
pretty
a
much watching
sociopath.
it. Yeah,
He's
this guy's a fucking mess.
We should kill Greg.
I mean,
right?
as soon as possible. As soon as possible, we have to kill him.
Z, can I have some more?
Okay. KR. Look. It's the bathroom. And it's Freud.
There's one thing you can leave these guys with. They don't have a nickname, and if this group had a nickname, what would it be? Because this is going to stick for the rest of the series. Please give them their nickname.
You traveling bastards!
The traveling bastards.
Welcome to tonight's episode.
We have so much that we have to tell Bunny. This was a big day.
Sleeping.
It's gonna be a shock for her.
Honestly, we could skip all of it. We could just be like, yeah, you passed out. Welcome back.
Of Not Another New Hope.
Oh my god. You guys were, that last episode, Brooke, I'm so bummed you missed that. That was so much fun. And tonight's going to be even better because we have the king of improv right here on Not Another New Hope, Adam Johnson.
Oh, that's you're calling me? Oh my goodness.
No pressure, Adam.
No pressure. Beautiful.
I could have said the Duke or Earl or...
Yeah, you went right for the king.
This king.
The one that everybody wants to murder.
Well, his ability scores they're pretty good, by the way.
That's good.
Let's
go about Lassen.
Yeah, Jonathan wants to see those.
A little closer.
So it is true. You left off. You had gone to Master Wonton's ship and blown it up in the end, and 8 droids were destroyed, or 4 droids, and your friend Freud went out with like the super bomb. So we're back. You guys are on the ship. We're listening to Leaving Richmond, by the way.
Yeah, we are.
If you like that track, you should go to Spotify and check him out because his stuff is rad. And he's on almost every network you've ever seen, especially the crime networks. Yes.
All your streaming channels.
Bunny's in a back to tank. That should be an album, shouldn't it?
Yes,
Bunny's
I am.
in a back to tank.
That's or it's a good
Bunny's
hat.
in a back to tank.
Bunny's in a back to tank.
Maybe we just change the name of this whole thing to Bunny's in a back to tank.
Well, I sure do be in the back to tank. That's what I'm doing.
The back to tank's my favorite at the carnivals.
Does she look completely healed?
She's fully healed, yeah. She's stressed out, too, because that kind of happened when she used the Force incorrectly. Well, she was just untrained. Here's the other issue. Bunny has used almost all the back to serum and its effectiveness inside that tank. And Jonathan, you know you're flying the ship, and you have to tell somebody to do something with Bunny because you can't get out of the piloting chair.
Well, before we do that, I really just need Wick and Zeke. Still piloting, but they're coming and sitting down next to me while we're talking. Wick, again, I am grateful, eternally grateful for your catching me up on the events of the galaxy, and forgive me if I seem off. It will take some time to process all of this, but as I said, regardless of who Bunny isn't, she is our friend, and she means the world to me. So she will forever be Princess Leia to me. So it does not matter. Her destiny is hers, and we will make sure she realizes it. I will make sure she realizes it. And I hope I can count on you as well. But prior to that, I do not think we let her know that we know that she does not know what we know. Do you understand? I think we're all on the same page.
I think the math, yeah, that works. That works.
She's been through so much, I don't think we need to lob this in her court as well.
Does she know who she is?
She knows she is Bunny. And she is quite an individual. And she has a heart bigger than anyone I've met. Maybe bigger than Princess Leia herself.
Here's the deal, regardless of who she is or who she isn't, she's got the abilities that she's got.
Right.
And someone like that's going to be a wanted person nowadays. So, I mean, either way, we gotta make sure she's all right.
I need more information, and I will gain it over time through the HoloNet and whatever else you can tell me about the state of this new republic. But I agree, it is not a situation where we should just fly there and hand her over.
And I say we don't tell them, because regardless, I don't think the New Republic's going to be exactly thrilled about another Princess Leia walking around.
I would agree.
You know?
Yes, I miss Rogue Squadron, and I would trust Captain Antilles with my life. But until we figure out what is the best course of action for Bunny's safety, I think we kind of remain under the wire. And I'm fortunate that I know you two, because I feel like you're probably pretty good at that.
Well, you know, me and Zeke are pretty good at avoiding Republic space and certain authority figures. So.
Well, if you believe in destiny, Wick, I believe that we were destined to meet you in that case.
Well, I believe in not getting caught. So, either way.
I'll take it. It's good enough for me.
We're in good shape.
You're my friend now.
It's a symbol of peace.
Yes, you are a friend too, yes.
I never got the chance.
A little bit harder over my tentacles, but...
I never got the chance to thank you for what you did at the Great Dragon. You saved my tail, and you saved me all, man. And, I'm not good at this, but... thank you. And I will never forget it. Anything you need me to do, I'll do. You need me to protect Bunny, I'll protect Bunny. You need me to try not to clog the toilet, I'll do my best.
You are a savior to my people. Consider me repaying that debt. I was already in admiration of you for your kindness and your gratitude towards Twi'leks. So believe me, we are on even footing.
And just then, KR pipes in.
Has anyone ever noticed Master Yoda's race is a fight? It's not in any files. Gotcha.
Listen, I don't want to interrupt this heartwarming moment we just had, but did anybody else, his vocalizer is a little off. Maybe we should, switch him off. I think we can do everybody here a favor and switch him off for a few hours,
I mean, I don't really have many objections to that at all. We could turn it into a normal sensor for
There
a
we
while.
go. There it is. Okay. Yep. And that is Control-Alt-Delete. He is done. Thank you. All right.
You hear AA, BB, forward, back, forward, and you hear a recorded message from KR.
This may not make sense to you, but there's something in our way, which is weird because we're in an alternate dimension, so nothing should be in our way. Whatever.
What a jerk.
Perfect.
Okay.
He nailed it.
Okay.
So, but he was pointing out that the ship, although in safety, you guys are still traveling at light speed going toward your Altera system. And you hear on the intercom a danger alert, and it's because there's some sort of a firefight going on in your light speed path.
It's in the path of the ship, like we'll collide with it?
Probably.
So we need to drop out of hyperspace and fly around it as best as possible. But best to get a handle on the situation. I don't want to drop right in the middle of it. That's it.
Okay. So you drop out. It requires a piloting skill to do this correctly. You're going very fast. You've got a big ship, so it's going to be 4 purples.
Can I roll? Can we do light side and dark side in case I need them?
Yeah, I was about to say, Spencer, it's the
thank
first
you.
roll
Yeah,
of
we
the
need
day.
to do light side, dark side. So Adam, you're going to roll with that white die and hit roll on it, buddy. Thank you. And Brett, you too.
I get one of those. I get one, and then.
That's right.
Okay. Then how do I roll
bad
it?
day for Bunny, guys.
There's a little thing that says roll. It's pretty sweet.
Oh, classic.
Yeah, it's classic.
Guys!
Oh, this is bad for us. Very bad.
What did I roll?
What did I roll?
Oh.
Not good for us, but good for him.
Not great.
Gray wants to start draining the Bacta tank so Bunny can get out. He turns the light on in the bathroom to drain the water.
Oh, that's nice. You get 5 extra experience points for doing that. Thank you.
That is bad news, bears. Okay, so it's against 4 purple? It's a hell
4
of a roll,
purple.
my friend.
Yep.
Wish me luck, suckers.
Good luck, sucker.
That's not great. We wound up with the net result is 1 advantage.
Okay, so you hit a vehicle coming out of light speed. You hit the corner of it, and kind of screwed up even worse. It looks like it's a very distressed vehicle. It almost looks like an escape pod, but like a StarCraft that could actually go to light speed. So it has some abilities, but when you connect with it, it totally almost shreds it apart, and it starts spinning off in the distance. With a great...
Hermes, I thought you said you were going to do pilot stuff.
I was trying to do pilot stuff. It's hard to... Look, you fly at our light speed and see what you get. All right, so perception check against how many?
4 purples plus 1 black.
Well, nothing happened because all the dice canceled that. So
Okay, you don't see it.
Nothing.
But if you did see it, you thought you would think another vehicle just hit light speed. But you missed it.
I mean, I can't tell you for sure, everyone, but I think another vehicle jumped to light.
And so you're left with this small craft. You've just damaged it very badly. It looks like it was damaged before. It's floating out away from you. And your ship, it didn't make it through the hull or anything, so shield's held up. Your 1 shield.
Well, the good news is because of my defensive driving, actually our defense is 2.
Oh, so you didn't take any damage. Okay. So in case you're a big player of this, they're playing this craft, and it has 1 defense up front, which they came directly in front of.
It is a terrible ship.
And from the
Just
pilot,
god-awful.
he got another one. So no damage, but you do see a ship floating.
Let's try to radio them and see if we can get anybody on the horn.
This is the KR Jelly. To damage ship. Do you require assistance?
And Adam, you were kind of screwed before they came along. Mm-hmm. So, but they don't know that. And you've been running, and your craft is not moving anywhere. Probably life support is going on the ship, and you need to get the hell off of this ship. So, what do you say?
Hello. Yeah, I'm totally fine here, but boy, I've got a lot of treasure and nowhere to put it. How are you guys? Any room on your ship?
Did we hit something? I thought we had a good pilot. Hermes, what's going on?
Listen, I'll tell you the same thing. You try to jump out of light speed, okay? And avoid something. You want to do this?
Is there someone in that pod out there?
Yeah, Wick's handling it.
Well, the analyst Spencer, I try to do like try to use the force to see if there's like any life in there or any force in there.
Go ahead and roll 2 force die for this.
I nailed it. Did I sense it either way, good or bad?
They don't seem to be good.
Guys, it's okay.
I opened fire. I mean, that's.
I don't.
Well, he didn't tell you.
He shares that info.
He doesn't tell you.
Guys, I think it's safe.
What a dick.
Great, thanks, Greg.
Wick,
Thank you
we
so
need a
much.
sidebar about Gray as soon as we get the chance here.
Bring him on board Gray's ship, guys.
Greg
I'm
out
gonna
the
go fix that
fucking
bathroom
ship
again.
for all I care.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Maybe positioning him near an airlock of some kind at some point.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Greg's thinking he needs help with this toilet. He needs some more force users to help him unplug it.
Yeah,
that's true. And
yeah, you should like go over there and look at it and see what's going on.
Harpo, you have some additional things to add to the deal to make it even sweeter if they pick you up. What do you say?
Yeah, listen, I've been told many times that I have very strong hands, very good massage therapist.
Okay.
I'm also, boy.
There you go, Greg.
I have lots of great stories. I'm good for long travels. Also, again, the thing about not reporting you for striking my ship, which is currently spinning right now, and I'm very, very would like to not vomit.
Very dizzy.
Very, very dizzy. And boy, this treasure is about to get sucked out of the crack in the hole here. What a shame to see that go to waste.
All right, you know what? I mean, either way, we just hit that ship going full blast. He's gonna tell somebody if we leave. So can't exactly be on anybody's radar.
Keep your enemies close, I suppose. But Spencer, are you gonna overlook the passenger threshold?
Yes, yeah, we're overlooking that because KR is on the outside and the back of the tank takes up very little room in the back. Yeah. So Jonathan's point is that this ship in its natural condition wouldn't hold as much, but this one has a lot of interesting compartments in it, and you guys have made it work, especially Zeke in the back. So he does make a compelling story.
However you want.
And it's a little difficult for him to dock because he can't do it and he's spinning. John, you're gonna make a really good check if you want to do this.
All right, we'll give it the best shot. All right, so what's my difficulty?
We're gonna do 5.
His speed is nothing, so I can speed up the.
Yeah, we're gonna do 5 purple because he's spinning. You wake up, Bunny, and you discover that the Bacta unit is actually hooked up to the sewage system as well. That's good and bad because there's fresh Bacta, and the guy in front of you is gray. What do you do?
Bunny, how you feeling?
God.
You talk to with his nose plugged up.
Would you care to explain to me?
You don't smell.
Why I am in this position?
You feel great though.
Would you please shower and we'll talk afterwards?
Oh God. Okay. Yeah.
He shuts the door.
Way to have tact, Greg. Way to have tact.
All right, you ready? I'm throwing it up here. This is a really tough one, so good luck, everyone. And it's a failure and an advantage.
Okay. You crack the ship, and because you hit it, and it does a lot of hull damage. And with the disadvantage, you stress out 1.
Well, no, it was an advantage, but I failed.
Okay.
So
then the advantage is, Harpo, you do this really interesting move where your ship kind of breaks apart. Normally, people would die in this. Androids could exist, but sentient beings could not live very well. But you do this interesting move where you harpoon their ship with your gun, and you zip your line in onto their lock, and you have an opportunity here just to kind of open it and get in there. So we're gonna do you've got 2 plus 1 yellow, so you 2 greens and 1 yellow. And this isn't really tough for you, by the way, because you're gonna use some special powers here, and you're gonna roll 2 purples. So you got 2 greens, 1 yellow, 2 purples, and that's your roll. Oh, he does it with no problem. Look at that, a triumph. Oh my God, what the hell?
Wow, who's that?
Yeah, who is this guy? Nice, we got applause for that someplace.
Yeah.
Hey-oh.
Not only does you guys don't even need to open up the lock. Somehow he just himself. He opens the lock himself, depressurizes himself, and then hops inside your vehicle. And you say what?
There we go. I got it here, fellas. Just a classic maneuver, textbook where I come from. So.
Oh, God.
Who's sore? Anybody?
Okay, so let me describe this guy. He's a dwarfed, I'm not going to say this right, Devirionian? Yeah.
Devirionian.
Yeah, Devirionian. So he's a dwarf Devirionian. They kind of look like space Satans, a little bit. They have horns, they're
That's
red.
an accurate description.
Yeah.
Kind of like Bo right now.
It's rumored, and he's very arrogant about it. He's very arrogant about it, that they were actually the first race to achieve hyperspace. So it's a gift from the devils, is how they say it, and he is very proud of this. So they were sentient beings on the planet Deveron. They exhibited great sexual dimorphism, and the males they were bald, sporting horns, and the females hornless, displaying a full head of hair. And anyway, they have black blood and silver-based due to their unique blood filtration systems. And anyway, there's a lot on these guys. If you want to check it out, you should check it out online, because this thing is much too long for me to read.
Tiefling.
But basically, he's kind of a dwarfed. Yeah, he's a dwarfed one though. He never grew to full size for whatever reason. He was. You describe it, Harpo.
I would like to hear more about the sexual dimorphism, please.
Yeah. Harpo, you can talk all about it.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot to learn, really. I communicate a lot through my hands. There's plenty to learn there. But you go ahead and you guys are all just a regular color, huh? No, I guess you have
There's a fine line between gesticulation and masturbation.
I'm blue. What are you talking about? I mean,
He's one of those Danny DeVitorodians.
Oh my god!
Danny DeVito
In canon, he has to look like Danny DeVito now. I will accept nothing else.
Sure.
I'll get the animator on it. That's epic.
Oh my god.
But he's right in front of Bunny and Brett, or I'm sorry, Bunny and Gray. And you're driving, Jonathan. You held this committee up front. So Bo and Zeke, everybody's up front. So what do you do, Brett and Bunny?
Just us.
Are you just
Bunny
taking
would
a
just
shower?
be wringing out her hair.
Just taking a shower.
Everybody's taking a shower.
Yeah, I would assume she's clean by now.
Smells good too.
Okay. She would be
Is this
wringing
Harpo
out her
now?
hair.
Yep.
Harpo, my name's Gray.
Hi, Gray. Hey, thanks for the scoop up.
Listen. Let's cut to the chase. I know who you are and what you are.
Oh, you do? Do tell.
You sound like a racist, sir.
You're a little person.
Wow. You know, people see what they want to see. What they don't see is the little
I
person
meant to say,
inside.
you have a little bit of the Force in you.
Oh, do I? Or maybe do I not?
You're shutting down.
I try to use the mind force on him.
Okay, so we're going 5 on. So Harpo, if you roll, you're gonna roll 5 white die. If
five white
you're
die.
negative, Gray is a dominant. Has a dominant mind here in this case.
We're deciding who's a dom and who's a sub right now, guys. This is a really important role.
Uh-oh, and it's Gray.
We're gonna do
Speaking of sexual dimorphism.
What happened, Spence?
Looks like you're the pitcher, buddy.
Gray tries to roll the Force on you, and it backfires on him. It goes right back on him, and you're like, those Jedi mind tricks don't work on me.
I wouldn't not let you on this ship if I knew you're more powerful than me.
That's fighting words.
Okay, listen, maybe we can keep that between the two of us, all right? So I could still use it on other people. You know what I mean?
Ixnayan Orsfey,
It's okay, I'm
guy.
intrigued, though.
Listen, I got in a little bit of trouble. All right? These guys came by. They told me they were transporting a bunch of precious metals. I'm a big fan of metals. And I thought I could maybe get a few for back home. Turns out they didn't want to part with their metals. And, they chucked me in the old prison lock. And they beat me senseless. And so used the old... And I got my way out of there onto this little ship here. And, that's how we found ourselves here.
Who were these people? Where were they from?
They were definitely Outer Rimmers. There was, let's see. There was...
Thinking West Hollywood, Outer Rimmer.
Yeah, these guys, not my type. Let's see. The big fella, he was from, he was from, it was a yellow planet. He didn't really, not a big talkers. Yeah. And the other guy was from, I think he was just born on a shipper, I call them. Just a lifetime shipper.
Shippers.
Yeah. You think you might know those guys?
Brett, Gray's mind is so powerful in this situation. This guy's really powerful, by the way. You've never quite seen anybody that's could really talk their way into your head as well. By the way, even your master, like nobody was as good as this. But you're getting information from him that he's using words, but you're getting more information. So he has recently escaped a prison. He was imprisoned, where he was being drafted. It seems from a dark group of Force users. He knows where to guide you, and he feels like this is a good opportunity because of all that precious metal that he was mentioning. But it's not on their ship, it's actually at their facility. And you decipher this from all of his, when he's talking to you.
Do you happen to recall if these people call themselves the Knights of Ren?
I kept asking them. They said it was a secret. I kind of let it be at that, you know what I mean? I kind of wish I would have kept going with that line of questioning, but alas, I did not.
Did you come from the Altura system?
Can I see a picture? Yeah.
Well, listen, we're on our way to the Altura system.
So anyway, maybe a nap. Oh, we're gonna go back.
Well, that's the plan,
Great.
but I can only
Great.
convince these people so much. You're going to have to convince them that there is treasure and metals there that you saw there before. They need an incentive to go there.
Oh.
And you said you did see this treasure there, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's lots of it. I mean, they're using it for other things, but...
You're going to need to convince the crew here that we need to head over there. And mention the treasure.
We can do, I'll play the good guy, you play the bad guy. How do you want to approach this?
Yeah.
Just do what you can. I gotta check in on Bunny.
Okay.
Oh, you're just going to leave Harpo up to his own devices on the ship?
Like I said, I could do a massage. I do a mean massage with these babies.
So a guy claiming he can do good massages shows up and starts massaging the pilot's shoulders?
Yeah. Get my horns right in there.
Yeah, you don't know what he looks like, but Andrew, You and Bo see this little guy. He's got a big hoodie on, and he has horns, and he's red.
What in the bloody hell?
Don't fight it. Don't fight it.
That's. Zeke, I'm sorry. Am I high or something, or is that tiny devil man just got a handful of his liqueur right now?
See, I'm not the only one who said tiny.
I gotta hold somewhere for pressure. You're next, pal.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie. He's very good at this. He's very good at it. I mean,
You know?
Zeke looks down at him, grabs a hold of his frying pan.
Oh, okay. Hello up there.
How in the... How'd you get on the ship? And why are you touching me, pilot?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that was your pilot. Well, listen. I was cruising around minding my own business when you guys rammed my escape pod. Okay, so let's not be throwing blame at me when really you're the guys that spun me out of control. So maybe apology accepted.
Are you using any special influence with your suggestion here?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a little bit of dab.
Okay.
You know.
So let's roll. This is easy because Transoceans are easy. 2 white dice. Those are two force die.
Wow.
There's a lot of dog whistling happening here.
Yeah.
There was a lot of space racism going on.
You know,
here, right?
Spaceism.
Space lizards.
Total spaceism right now.
Space lizards are easy in the brain. It's like soft tissue. You just go right in.
No.
So
Wants to
Harpo,
intimidate us.
he rolled 1 white, 1 black, and that means he can influence either which way he wants inside of your.
He can do either way.
Your head. And so, what do you do inside the Transdojan's head? He's a big guy. He's like almost 8 feet tall, literally.
I think I want to influence him. I'm on my side. I like a little extra muscle, you know.
Okay, so Bo, for some reason, you feel connected to this guy because he is obviously an outcast, and you were an outcast, being a purple Transdojan who likes to speak proper common. And so, what do you say to him?
Looks at his frying pan for a sec and goes, you know what? I might have misjudged you. Can you use those on my right glute here? It's been really tight for the past couple of weeks. If you can just get one of them knots out, I'd be eternally grateful.
You see, he was almost eaten by a crate dragon a few weeks ago, and in doing it, he's stressed out his entire glute, and like just the entire leg hasn't been functioning quite right.
I tell you what, why don't you bend down and try to pick up that, grab some floor right there. Flex, squeeze, and release. Squeeze.
Rick, I'm not gonna lie. See, he's good.
I mean, seriously, he's like, "Hey, how are you?" Starts grabbing your liqueur, and then he's got a handful of this Transdojan's ass. I don't know what the hell is going on.
It's
right
true,
now.
but have you ever seen a happier Transdojan? And they're not really happy all the time. So
hard to tell. Smile.
I mean, he looks fantastic. But, I mean, look.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they could smile like that.
His back leg is moving, like when you rub the
There
dog.
you go. Who's happy now?
I can see a whole other row of teeth that I didn't know they had.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this guy with me, if you don't mind.
Love it. So something jumped to light speed a little bit ago. You got this new guy on board. Bunny is all showered and happy. Gray, you're greeting her. What are you guys doing?
Could I please speak with the others now?
Yeah, they're all up front. We have a new passenger.
Hi.
he comes down the little boardwalk and meets you guys in the back. Brett, there's a training ball there, and there's a training lightsaber sword, which could do actual damage to the hull if it's wielded incorrectly.
Well, that's Harpo. Harpo,
Just
did you
FYI.
convince the
Please
crew
be
that
careful.
we should be heading to this planet you came from with treasure and?
Well, I initiated phase 1, relationship trust. Forgot about
Who
the
are
rest
you?
of. Oh, hi. Hello. You have any
Hi.
tight muscles?
She's been a back
She'd
tank.
back up a
She
bit.
feels great.
Oh. Okay.
I'm all right. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
She'd be bringing out her hair, shaking the residual water from the shower off of her hands.
Okay, well, my name is Harpo. You guys struck my ship. No hard feelings. Where are you guys headed, by the way?
Misa's
Well, we're
better
headed to
than
the
that.
Altura system, and we're hoping to convince this crew to incentivize them to come along.
There's, I mean, what? This is the most precious metals in the galaxy. Tons of it. I was going to get some for myself, but you know what? Really, there's plenty for everybody. And I don't really have a ship. You guys have a ship. We can work together.
When Harpo's talking to you, Bunny, you get an image of so much of this metal that you're lucky you're in the freighter class so you can't, because it could actually haul it. But it's literally like 300,000 credits worth in your mind.
Yeah, so there's like, I don't know how much it's worth. It's hard to imagine. I'd say somewhere north of...
Bunny, do you sense that he's telling the truth?
A couple thousand credits worth of the truth, yes.
Okay, I mean, there's enough to share. Let's not get greedy. Unless I say 50-50.
50-50, you're one person and we're many.
Yeah, okay, great. Well, why don't you take us there, and then we'll renegotiate.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm the only one here that knows how to get there.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, Wick. Pleasure to see you. Do you mind telling me why the Bacta tank was hooked up to the creffing sewage?
Yeah. Well, you'll have to ask the bathroom droid that set that up.
She never met him.
He was really
She was on top of his toolbox.
He was really concerned about it. Yeah.
Oh.
You were asleep, and we had to plug other stuff in. Think about this. I mean, Zeke had to plug in his George Foreman grill, and we had to make sure that we had the right power distribution, and we figured, you're asleep anyway.
So okay. So it was me.
I'll come over the comms.
I'm sorry, Bunny. It is an old ship. It's a very old ship with a very old droid.
We didn't
So it
realize.
makes you feel any better. He is floating through space right now, like a proverbial turd.
Hermes, I'm so glad to hear that. But also, it was me or a George Foreman grill? We were on the same level.
You weren't. No, listen. You weren't here. You should have seen the sear that he got on those bantha steaks. You should have seen it. It was unbelievable. The crust was beautiful. Beautiful.
This has been an amazing, amazing journey. Where do you guys decide to go, and how do you decide to do it? Harpo comes up front with knowledge about the Altura system. Jonathan, this perks your interest.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys are a little low on credits, if I'm hearing right. I mean, what if I were to tell you could have your George Foreman grill and a working bathroom on its own with enough credits? Now, you're welcome to head down to the system and face all the Knights of Ren and get all those medals on your own. I happen to know where they're located. I know some backdoor routes, and we can sneak right in there and sneak right on out without a hitch.
Oh my God, we're right there. I guess we're going to Altura system. Is that right, Jonathan? You're the pilot.
I mean, look, we're a democracy here. I will go where the group decides, but if we feel like it's important to get the metal and the working bathroom, but I don't like the sound of these Knights of Ren. But look, I'm just taking directions at this point.
He was just copying what Gray had said. And you see, it doesn't matter what you're doing on the controls. You see Gray kind of concentrating in the back, and the thruster goes forward. And you're like, oh.
Well, that's all right. That's one step closer to death for this guy. I mean, what am I doing up here then?
Brett, you have a.
Why am I here?
You have a special.
It's a hip thrust.
Oh, God, it's even worse. Well, we're happy you tuned in.
Not like that.
Yeah, we have Adam Johnson with us.
Yes.
And I hope you've enjoyed the episode.
Yay.
And
thank you, guys.
KR is on the outside of the ship causing shit. Andrew, what's your last word to KR?
What's the weather like out there, dipshit?
And Bo, you have something to follow it up with. What do you always tell KR out there?
KR, keep it cool, keep it smooth.
Yeah.
And I'll see you again sometime.
Isn't it like 240 negative degrees in space, or what is it? It's freezing out there. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. And somehow your guest star survived a jump in that. That was Princess Leia quality force.
It got a bit brisk.
Yeah.
He flew. Wow, can't believe he did that.
Anyway.
Amazing.
We'll see you next week. Thank you for tuning in. Check out Bo at Bo Foster.
Precisely.
Don Calino. Yeah, you got to spell it, dude.
Don Julio.
With Pedro. And then Brooke at Brooksmart, right? Because it's Booksmart, but Brooksmart. And Adam,
Correct.
where do we find you? AdamJohnson.com, right?
Adam Johnson Time on all socials.
Oh, I love it. Adam Johnson Time.
You got a fucking
It's
website?
John's
I love
right.
it. You played an excellent harpo. We'll see you next week. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Woo!
Yes, thank you.
Go on your computer and subscribe and do comments and things.
Help us restore freedom to the galaxy. Seriously, press that button.
Press it.
So, are we saying if you press the subscribe button, you'll save the galaxy?
Do it.
It's true.
Do it. Or the dark side will find you.
You've been listening to the role-playing game sessions of Not Another New Hope. If you want to be strong with the Force, then subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Or we'll send Yoda's ghost to your house.